you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, stars of the world-famous musical extravaganza at the MGM Grand, the Jubilee Girls.
Pack up your troubles in your old gift bag and smile, smile, smile. You're a grand old flag, you're a high-flying flag, with a never a post or flag. But should hold your praise and speak for just keep your eye on the grand old flag.
This song last year to a very special man. The Vice President of United Airlines, Bob Sampson, was one of my bigger kids, and I promised I would do it for him, and I love that he likes me to do it because I don't have to learn a new number. Hit it, Louis. Do something with that. You gotta hear the words. You know we can't smile without you. We can't smile without you. We can't laugh and we can't sing unless we hear those telephones ring. We feel sad, then you call. We feel glad when you call. If you only knew what we're going through, we just can't smile without you. Once had a plan, then I began to follow it through. Isn't it great that now you're part of a team, part of a dream, soon to come true? So you see, we can't smile without you. We can't smile without you. We can't laugh, hi big eye, we can't sing unless we hear those telephones ring. We feel sad, and then you call. We feel glad when you call. If you only knew what we're going through, we just can't smile. Those songs may be sung, stars may appear, don't lose the meaning. One thing we know, this is a show called love, love. We can't smile without you. We can't smile without you. We can't laugh, we can't sing unless we hear those telephones ring. Feel sad, then you call. We feel glad when you call. It's perfectly clear to make it this year. We just can't do without you. Without you. Without you. I got through it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Before I go to my dear friend, Mr. Ed McMahon, I want you to know that what I asked Milton Berle to do was a lovely, lovely thing. He gave us the greatest gift that a comic performer can give, and that's to alleviate the mask or to remove the disguise and to just be himself and to tease the audience, get their attention, to make the introduction. For those of you that want to see the master, the man we all have learned from, and many of us have taken some of our best ideas from over the years, we're at Caesars in Vegas. Milton will be at Caesars in Atlantic City. Next Friday, he opens there. If any of you folks in Atlantic City are in the area, you want to really see the master, go to Caesars and see Milton Berle. And he really deserves another cheer. He's a super gentleman and a beautiful man. Thank you, Milton. Thank you. And now I present to you the one, the only, and the lovely Ed McMahon.
Oh, thank you. And the lovely. Thank you. So nice to be here with you once again, and especially here at Caesars. Just beautiful. The folks are lovely. We have a little thing we have to do that's kind of a automatic legality piece.
Oh.
Last year, remember I did it by music? Well, I can't call it music, but I did it.
Yes, you
whatever
did.
it was.
You were wonderful.
Well, I'm not sure about that.
I buy all your records.
I've seen the tapes. All right. I would like to do that right now. Lou? The Jerry Lewis Telethon is on, and we would like to thank the stars that come from near and far, from bus and boat or trolley car, by subway, train, or aeroplane, so they can entertain you. And we think you ought to know the artists on this program will appear. The cooperation of the Theater Authority Incorporated, they're terrific, and their member unions, we love you, and we thank you. That is Actors Equity Association, American Federation of Television and Radio Artists, American Guild of Musical Artists, American Guild of Variety Artists, and the Screen Actors Guild. No matter what we say or do, there's always only just one way to show that we appreciate your great, so we reiterate, no matter what we say or do, there's nothing says it better than just thank you. Thank you. Woo!
Yay!
Ah.
Yay!
Doesn't get any better.
That's beautiful, Ed. Thank you very much. He rehearsed. I believe he came in to rehearse with the band February 9th.
It didn't show.
This is a funny man. He's not only a funny man, but he's a loving man. He's a man that's there for us when we need him. He's always been there whenever we needed him. He is far, far greater a human being than he would like to have you believe. Because if you believed he was the human being we know him to be, he would probably be out of work. I can only be referring to the one and only Mr. Worms, Mr. Don Rickles, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, shut off the recording. Anyway, this is great. You got more steps than stage. This is fantastic. Look at this. You take a health test. Up you go, up you go. Hey, thanks, Jerry. This is a wonderful treat for me to run over here before a show, watching the baseball game and everything. You can't believe how thrilled I am. There's Ed McMahon. How are you, Ed? God bless you.
Thank you.
The elephant died, so you're going to fill in at the circus. Anyway, as you laugh and take a look, he could get moody and call up that guy that he worships. How do you feel, Ed?
Fine, thank you, Don.
This is Jerry. You remember him?
Yes, I do.
Oh, look at this. A whole memorial service. Anyway, I want to say it's fantastic to be here at Caesar's Palace, and it's wonderful. Eight security guards, 12 to... What is your business here? I'm here to sell meat. What is my business? I'm I'm here to help the children. What is it what you bet? What is your business like? Search me. 14 guys are outside checking and everything, and there's signs all over the place saying, God bless you from Jerry Lewis with the note. I love the letter you sent me when you fill in your name. Anyway, the mimeographed letter, and they fill in the fakakta name at the end. Jerry says love. You know, Jerry never saw it. He stamps it. Jerry sends love. Look at that. $40,000 watch broken. That'll give you a hint when I'm going to give. Anyway, look at this in the front row, huh? Look at them all, huh? It looks like the Chessman jury. Anyway, I want to say Carl Chessman, that's a long time ago. He passed away. Unfortunately, he did some bad things. I must say it's a great treat, Jerry, really, to have you stand there like an idiot, pressing your head, trying to figure out how you skyrocketed. By the way, Dean Martin called. He'd like to get together with you. There seems to be a difference of a check from the last appearance some 40 years ago. He sobered up and found out he's short $50. Anyway, you remember Dean. Anyway, Dean would be here tonight, but the drive was too much for him. I'd like to say, keep the kid quiet. You're starting to get on my nerves, lady. I'm talking to you, you're passing that kid around like it's a toy. It's a kid. Anyway, doing a show here, and they're passing the kid around. Pass the kid and go, get you, go. Anyway, look at the crew coming in to see if the kid has a birthmark on her tussie. Anyway, this is a great room, and all the Navy guys. I was a Navy guy myself, guys. Nice to see all chief petty officers and seamen first and first class. All you guys, torpedoes. I was in World War II. You remember it. All these guys are stationed here now, walking around the desert going, anybody see Rommel? Anyway, this is a great place to live. I got up this morning and got heat stroke just getting out of the room. But it's great. Ed, you look great. You're doing a bang-up job there, just sitting there like a mute. Anyway,
Thank you, Don.
attaboy, Ed. Always good with the ad-libs. He's so fast. Scares me, this guy. Milton Berle's in the back. He'll be out soon, but he doesn't have enough makeup. Anyway, no, I love Milton. He's my idol. Laugh it up. I tell you this, though. And Chuck Mangione, he was great, right? He's an Italian guy. All the Italians are fantastic singers. They're all singers that come from Philadelphia, and he wears the hat. I knew he was Italian. For a minute, I thought maybe he was an Orthodox Jew. But I must say to all of you, this is a great cause that Jerry is doing. I really don't know too much, to get dramatic about it, because this is a thing that we all live with. I have 2 healthy children, thank God. And I realize that there are many problems out there in the world. And having healthy children, I always try to take out of my thoughts, God forbid, that MD would possibly come down on me or somebody dear to me. And so I say to all of you, and to Jerry Lewis especially, I make jokes about you, Jerry, and why not? Because I never liked you. But I must say from my heart, what Jerry does is a magnificent work. A lot of us can talk about things, but to produce and do it for people stricken with MD, youngsters and the older folks, to all of you, I think, Jerry, you ought to be blessed. May God be good to you. And I say to you right now, you have a personal check of mine of $1,000 towards a well-deserved cause. And I hope and pray to God that someday this disease can be a mystery and completely gone from all of us. And may you be blessed, and good night, and thank you.
Thank you, Ed.
They say to go this way. Look at this, a Jew truck stop.
Let's hear it. Let him hear it, everybody. Take a bow, Ron. Come on, let's see you take a bow. At the Sahara Hotel down the Strip, currently appearing Don Rickles at the Sahara Hotel. And you folks, when you're looking for a show and you want to see one, needless to say, you just had an abbreviated version of some of the things that, well, he really needs his own rubber room, that man. I mean, now that he's gone, I have to be honest with you. You know he's Jewish. I'm going to Israel next month to uproot a tree in his name. What do you want? What are you bothering me? I understand that, but by you holding fingers and signals, the people back there think it's a subterfuge. Just yell it out. 6 minutes.
6 minutes.
Why are you yelling? We're on the air. Are you nuts? Who is this crazy person? I think this would be, Ed?
Yes.
I think this would really be a terrific time to let the people know that the child, hold it a second, nobody move. Nobody in the studio move. You all saw a baby here?
Baby is gone.
That's my granddaughter, that baby. What happened to that child? How do you let someone take my granddaughter? My mother is here. My son is here. My nurse is here. My fiance is here. My aunt is here. My son and his wife are here. And you all let them take my grandchild? Why? Because you're going to go upstairs now and get another one for me? I don't need to wait that long. Where's my baby that was sitting here? Where did she go? Oh. Really? Oh, she's in the dance number. I didn't know that. Watch it, guys. Here he comes. Watch it. You okay? Oh, I'm sorry, Ron. I didn't see you there. You all right? Look at this. Did you know that your mother left? Four. Okay. We have 4 minutes. We go to a cutaway. We go to the Love Network stations across the country. And when we do that, an awful lot of telephones begin to ring. It's a very, very interesting thing, ladies and gentlemen. I think it's one of the points of information that I alluded to earlier. I think there is a child coming back. I think that could very well be a human. That's a girl child. Does she know that she has a famous Jewish grandfather? Look at you. Come here. That's Kimberly Diane, and she's 16 years old. My baby, hi, sweetheart. Say hi to Grandpa. Oh. She thinks that's a popsicle. Instead, go, oh no, don't cry, sweetheart. There's a lot of people looking. They'll think I'm pinching you. Sweet face, here, go to Mom. In case you're interested, this is what the show is about. See, she's healthy. She's just terrific. She's going to be walking soon and doing good stuff. And if she starts crying, she's out of the show. Here, baby. Okay. Good. Go to your mother. Good. You know why she's crying? You want me to tell you? I'll tell you why she's crying. She's got the salt flats under her tuchus. That's why she's crying. Oh, what a wetness I never felt. But it's good. It's family. Isn't it funny when it's family, it's only damp?
I'd like to say, friends, this next song that I'm going to sing, the love is not quite so, they didn't get it together quite so well. And sometimes, no matter how much you love, you kind of pull away or grow away or whatever. But I just want you to know that there is people that don't have a lot of good luck in their family, and that's what the telethon's all about. So you all call in and give what you can. They don't ask for no amount. They just say, give what you can. This next song is my latest record called Love, Making Love from Memory.
Thank you, Loretta. Loretta is performing at Harrah's in Reno. That's a live audience. She broke off the normal programming of her show so that she could be with us, and we really appreciate that very much. I think that in presenting talent and presenting people that we know, or at least we were hopeful that you would be delighted with the talented people. You say, when do you find the best in a particular area? And then there is a list of wonderful bests that we've had the good fortune of presenting on this program over the years. The fact that this is a personal friend, the fact that he is part of the MDA family, and the fact that he is the kind of human being that is wonderful to get close to and near, and then you pray that it's contagious. He's that kind of a man. He finished a very, very rough gig in Wildwood, New Jersey last night. He did his last show about 3 o'clock in the morning. He got on a very rough 4 or 5 stop airplane to get here in time to rehearse at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And he is what the literal translation of the word professional means. And he is my very dear friend. Probably the best singing voice I think anyone has ever heard when you listen to the heart that goes into it. Mr. Julie Larosa, ladies and gentlemen, right here.
When the sky is a bright canary yellow, I forget every cloud I've ever seen. And they call me a cockeyed optimist, immature and incurably green. I have heard people rant and rave and bellow that we're done and we might as well be dead. But they call me a cockeyed optimist, and I can't get it into my head. I hear the human race is falling on its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it's just not so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I'm stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. Not that hard. On its face and hasn't very far to go. But every whippoorwill is selling me a bill and telling me it just ain't so. I could say life is just a bowl of jello and appear more intelligent and smart. But I am stuck like a dope with a thing called hope, and I can't get it out of my heart. This is on you. Thank you very much. You always say some very nice things about all your guests, and I want you to know...
Where does it say that you talk? I was coming over here to...
See the note he gave me?
No, that's very inside joke.
How are you?
I'm fine.
I love you.
I love you back. You had a tough, long trip, right?
Yeah, but...
Wildwood, New Jersey. Went there on purpose?
No, it's a terrific guy. As long as you bring a terrific guy named Cozy Morley, worked for him all
Did you
summer.
work for Cozy?
Yeah, you know Cozy. That's the way
Are
he
you
talks.
kidding? Cozy stole my car. No, I don't know him.
No, he's a terrific man, and it was a terrific summer, and he knew I was coming here. He told me to send you his best.
You
and
were there for the whole summer?
For the whole I played golf. I had a 94 yesterday, and we are going at it in 2 weeks. Are we not, my friend?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
It's going to be a joy to see someone try.
What do you mean, joy to see somebody try? What a smart guy.
Are we going to let this man stop with just one song? I don't think we're going to let him go. I don't think so. I was going to kiss him off, but I don't think we can do that.
So, do you know the other song I'm doing, Jerry?
Do I know the other song you're doing?
Yes.
White Christmas?
No, we're not doing White
Beer
Christmas.
barrel polka?
No, how about strip polka? Taking off, taking off. No,
I don't think he's doing another number.
No, God rest his soul. Harry Chapin, about, 7 or 8 years ago, wrote quite possibly a definitive song about a relationship between a father and a son or a parent and a child. And I think it's most appropriate for our telethon because, as Don said earlier, those of us who are blessed and gifted with healthy children should only be aware of that. That is our greatest rich. And at this point, let this song hopefully stimulate whoever's watching to say, hey, thank God I got healthy ones. Let me help the ones who aren't.
Well, I know darn well that there's a lot of people in Wildwood, New Jersey that are watching.
Yes, and they will come up with some.
And I'm looking forward to hearing the numbers.
Okay, Jerry. Okay. My son was born just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away. Then he was talking before I knew it, and as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. The cat in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll have a good time then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, my son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad. Come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today. I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay. And as he walked away, his smile never dimmed. And he said, I'm going to be like him, yeah. You know I'm going to be like him. The cat in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll have a good time then. You know we'll have a good time then. So he came from college the other day. So much like a man, I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you. Can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'm feeling like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. I'll see you later. Can I have them, please? The cat and the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll have a good time then. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired and my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you've got time. He said, I'd love to, Dad, but I don't have the time because my new job's a hassle and the kids have the flu. But it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he's grown up just like me. My boy, he's just like me. Little boy blue. My boy is just like me.
That's some song. He sang it good also. We have a number at 9:20 p.m. Las Vegas time. We have $65,892. $2,065,892 at 9:17 in the morning. And here is the lovely and charming Ed McMahon. There he is. Oh yeah, well, I was wearing my Dolores Del Rio thing. I'm sorry, Ed. I was so happy to hear the song and just...
Isn't that nice? And the figure, we're up to 2 million. That's great. We're going to take a cut now, I think, and let our stations along the network say hello to their local audiences. So cut away. We'll see you in 10 minutes right back here on the Love Network.
Welcoming the super gent, Mr. Wayne Newton, ladies and gentlemen.
Your engines and cool your wings and help me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, give me Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater 1409. The telephone back home, it's a promised land calling and the poor boys on the line. Get ready. Oh. Sweet little cherry, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and help me make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, give me Norfolk, Virginia, Tidewater 1409. The telephone back home, it's a promised land calling and the poor boys on the line. Let that big train roll on, baby. knees and taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and we make it to the telephone. Los Angeles, give me no phone, Virginia time, 11409. The telephone's back home, it's a promised land calling and the poor boy's on the line. Still hot? You got it. Oh. One more time. Here we go. It's on your time. Sheriff, come down easy, taxi to the terminal zone. Cut your engines and cool your wings and we make it to the top. Got no what's wrong. Give me no more, Virginia time, 11409. The telephone's back home, it's a promised land calling and the poor boy's on the line. Thank you very, very much. You are lovely. It's truly a great thrill to be back here, Jerry. And of course, enjoying the brilliance of Sammy Davis and Mel and all those lovely people from Tahoe. It was lovely to see, and I did get a little concerned when Mel started to talk, whether or not we had enough time left. And I'm just kidding, Mel, jokey. Let me say just one thing. We have been here for a great many years with a great deal of pride. And the kind of guts and tenacity that it took for Mr. Lewis to take on members of the media was something wonderful to behold because it's so long overdue. The kind of piranhas that feed on people like Jerry Lewis and the rest of us makes one stop and think that in the final analysis, when it's all said and done, I guess we would rather to have accomplished something for mankind and make a contribution and be criticized for it than the kind of people who write about us that have never contributed anything and stand and gripe about those who do. I'm proud to be a member of the club now, Jerry. It's we're going to do a song that needs no introduction. I'm going to especially dedicate it to Christy over here, and also another little spirit floating around this great atmosphere of ours by the name of Jenny. The song sounds like this. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear the unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go, to right the unrightable wrong, to love pure and chaste from afar, to try when your arms are too weary to reach the unreachable star. This is my quest to follow that star, no matter how hopeless, no matter how far, to fight for the right without question or pause, to be willing to march and die out for a heavenly cause.
with scars, still strove with his last ounce of courage to reach the unreachable star. To right the unrightable wrong, to love, hear him chased from afar, to try when your arms are too weary, to reach the unreachable